Welcome to the Windows Computer and Technology channel. And, this is the look at Windows 11 in our series of looking at the different Windows from the past to today. So Windows 11, of course, is the latest operating system that Microsoft has released. And this is the year of, this was the year, 2021 was the year of surprises. And as we're going into 2022, it's going to be interesting to see how and what direction all of this goes. At the beginning of the year 2021, we thought Windows 10 was going to have some major update. And we heard about, Sun Valley and how the Fluent Design system was really going to be going to another, direction. We heard Windows 10X that was being, played with, and that they were trying to release at some point, to learn at some point that they're abandoning Windows 10X to focus on Windows 11, which was a big shock. People started, the different conspiracy theories of Windows, and we started seeing that YouTube ad with, the shadow that made kind of a 11 across the room and so on, and people started saying, well, Windows 11. And of course, with that Windows 11 came the fact that you had a official release, but where it got real complicated with Windows 11, and it should never have been complicated like that. It's the way that Microsoft talked about it. It's the Microsoft that is incapable of really telling us exactly what it is. The first time that they released a little bit of information about Windows 11, that information told us, if you have a 64-bit 1 gigahertz processor, it gave some minimum requirements that were minimum requirements. But they omitted to actually go into a little more detail about that minimum requirement. They omitted to let us know that that minimum requirement actually was a little more complex. And then when the real minimum requirements that they never talked about in the original demonstration of Windows 11 came forward, that's where, people got a little angry at Microsoft, imposing TPM 2.0, which was a first controversy until everybody noticed, most of you have TPM 2.0 on your computer. It's just that on some machines, it's just not activated. The big controversy, the biggest one, I think, was on the minimum requirements of the processor. They decided 8th generation or later Intel is where we're going. If you are not there, you're not supported. This one was much more hurtful than the TPM requirement, because that one actually kind of prevented a lot of people from moving on with, unfortunately, some machines that were very powerful in there. So that created the stir, and add to the fact that Microsoft is incapable of really talking about something. When they tried to explain, the explanation wasn't very clear, or we just didn't really know what exactly do you mean. So that meant that a lot of people were angry, and Microsoft just couldn't explain itself, which made people angry. The way they backed down a little bit on that is by telling everybody, if you're not supported, we'll let you install it anyway, as long as you install it using the image that you download from our website. If you download the image and install it from there, you are going to be capable of running it on unsupported hardware. But it's at your own risk, and we are not promising anything, which also kind of told everybody, what does that mean? And Then the use of Windows 11 itself, the fact that in the Windows Insider program we moved there. The first few weeks of Windows 11, sorry. For a lot of people, it was kind of exciting. It's like, oh, this is kind of a cool, nice operating system. And as time went by, it kind of cooled down, and we're kind of more of a, well, yeah, it's okay, but it's unfinished, and there's a lot of stuff not there yet, or not working, or you promised us this, it's not here. You promised us that, it's not there, and we don't even know if, the promises will ever come true, because Microsoft has the habit of telling us, oh, yeah, this is coming soon, to eventually say, well, no, this is not coming. And they even have sometimes the bad habit of saying, we never said that. In reality, they did. So what do we have? I mean, it's okay. The change in the start menu and all of that and the settings. There's some nice stuff in here. There's definitely still place for work. And we'll see in the future what it's all about. I think what we need to do is wait for version 2.0 of Windows 11, and that's going to be this fall, somewhere in October. Until then, we will have some new features slowly creeping into Windows 11, but I think the real, more finished product of Windows 11 is definitely going to be this fall, when they release the first big feature update for Windows 11. Maybe that'll be the time to move on to Windows 11. Until then, Windows 10 is fine. It's still supported until 2025. So, you can relax for now. The thing that I would say, if I have to give a score to Windows 11, I'll give 2 scores. I'll give the score to the operating system itself, which I will put at 7.5 out of 10. It works fine. It's not that bad, but it's missing features, and there's a few things that are kind of awkward when you use it. But I will give Microsoft a score of 3 out of 10 for communication, which was totally deficient with Windows 11, and hopefully it might get better in the near future. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching our videos.